Hello everybody, my name is Chris Shivets, and during today's how-to video I'll present how to make use of an external data coming in several separate files in order to use the data in EasyInput Workbook. I'll show it on the general ledger posting example. I have received general ledger postings from an external system in two files, header lines separately and line items separately. The connection between line items and header lines is the external number, the number of the document in the external system. So for one header line, for example, we have here 4 line items, and I need to join it together and to transfer it into EasyInput format, where header line is next to line items. Luckily enough, from version 3.3 of EasyInput, I have a new functionality that will help me to make this process automatic. To start this new functionality, I will switch import data from separate sheet property on our configuration worksheet. After switching this property on, additional import data from separate sheets button appears when our EasyInput Data worksheet is selected. Using this button, I can both customize the configuration of joining data from separate sheets and start the data import. Okay, let's look at the data once more. The data to be copied to our EasyInput Data worksheet starts from cell C2, both on source header and source line item worksheet. The connection between source header and source line items is in column B. Okay, let's customize data connection and import. We have data in 2 worksheets, that's why I'll enable 2 rows of the configuration. The first for header lines and the second for line items. The data comes from cell C2, starts in cell C2, both for header lines and for line items, and should be copied from column AC to the right for header lines and AR right for line items. And now we should tell the system what is the connection between line items and the header lines. That's why we will depict the header line as a parent of line items, and we should show where the connection lies in the source worksheets. It lies in column B. It is the external document number. Okay, that's it. Now we can try to start the data import and see whether it works. It worked quite perfectly. Everything seems to be alright. The only problem is we cannot be 100% sure whether all the line items had their respective header lines and whether all the line items were really used and copied to my EasyInput Data worksheet. Fortunately, we have the functionality to check such things, and since column A was not used on the source worksheet, we can use it for checking, and on the destination worksheet here, column BE is not used either, so I'll put it for checking as well. Let's see how it works. I'll start the data import once more. And now on our EasyInput Data worksheet, we have a reference showing where the data comes from. So the source worksheet and the cell from which and the row from which the data was taken from. Similar on our source worksheets, we have here the address where the data were copied to. We can check whether all the rows of the source data were really used, both for header and for line items. Now we can be 100% sure that the connection done by the external number really worked and all our source header and line items were really copied to our EasyInput Data worksheet. Okay, it's time to check whether it really works. I process the script in test mode. It's already done. The posting was done in test mode without errors. Everything is okay. Thank you very much. That's all for today. Goodbye and see you during our next how-to video.